it long ago, when the veil that seems all over.
The River of Lights has a long and storied history, which can be traced back as far as the time of the sun.
This place is divine. I can't believe you got a reservation.
Of course. Today's our anniversary, my love. So the concert on the North Coast. Some people don't. Their snug feelings before we...
I told you the person I got to sign for me would manage, didn't I? More importantly, we need to commit to a house. Now, I thought the property was the other day was to die for.
It was, but don't you think it might be a little big for the two of us?
Well, it does need to have room for my piano. Who knows? Our family might end up growing someday. There's more than one way to nurture life, after all. Isn't that what we learned from our time here in Cosmo Canyon?
Yeah, I guess you're right. From now on, our life together could be whatever we want it to be.
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the life stream itself.
If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales.
Come to think of it, this is the first time we've taken a trip together. You're right. Funny considering how long we've been a couple.
These gatherers who visit the Vale are students of planetology in name only. Fat, shallow people, tourists.
Well, some of them may have a genuine...
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the life stream itself.
Doubtful. True planetological enlightenment shall forever elude their grasp. They cling to Manu, and that is an addiction not easily shaken.
Welcome to the Sildra Inn, the Canyon's famed cave hotel.
If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary...
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the life stream itself.
Ours is the... It feels like
The torch of Cosmo Canyon. Hearken to the wisdom of
You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory, if you're wondering. You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory, if you're wondering.
The River of Lights has a long and storied history.
must endure countless sorrows. Yet beyond the hardships, happiness awaits. This is our golden age. Our tour of the Vale thus far has no doubt called to mind many emotions and experiences. Let us take a moment to reflect on them now. Through regular spiritual communion, we may all come to live more fulfilling lives.
The luminance of materia is the light of the very planet itself.
Right. How can I be of service? Thanks for the
The
business.
luminance of materia is the light of the very planet itself. There are windmills everywhere.
You ain't get your hands on the Visit to Cosmo the only things you're gonna need. Replicas.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
Visit to Cosmo Canyon. Clean it up, picking up one of the replicas sold here.
Don't you dare use my weapons for anything unsavory. father's store has this.
The planet's blessings are many, and we must take none.
The home of planetology is the perfect place to refine your abilities. May the planet bless you with wisdom.
I wonder if that special order has come in yet.
You heard of Phoenix Species?
Only the best classic canyon medicines. Hope to see you again
Place has been open
sometime.
every day for the past 100 years.
I'm gonna become a whole new me here.
It's so nice and cool in here.
Stock up on whatever you need. Thanks! Hope to see you again soon!
With Cosmo Salt, you can add a dash of the planet's grace and deliciousness to anything you like.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a Watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home, and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Nana Pig! Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Every life is born of the planet and must be afforded love and affection.
Talk about a nice breeze.
Just as all things begin.
Devote yourself to our planet.
Our bodies, our minds,
I've been studying planetology for years now, but there's always more. Sorry,
Blessings of the planet be upon
words. Wow, I can already feel myself becoming one with the planet.
You are the Phoenix Hall.
with Cosmos Salt. You can add a dash of the planet's grace
Every life is born of the planet.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very beings. As you will come to learn, the practice of mindful breathing can connect us with the ineffable wonders of the planet.
We will now embark on our tour of the Veil, whereby you may all experience the flow of spiritual energy. Our journey begins here, at the dawn of life, as newborn souls, freshly birthed by the planet. Though the road ahead is unknown, we are not afraid.
The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Since time immemorial, these sacred lands have been rich in spirit.
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche. Only wish we could have made it out here sooner. Only wish we could have made it out here sooner.
Oh, Professor Gast. I hope you know that your legacy lives on. That your discoveries paved the way for our successes. What other scholar could ever hope to match your passion and excellence? Why did you have to leave us? Every day I strained.
I was just gonna take a little break until the next seminar, but drank too much.
To the blessings of the planet. Cheers!
If you ask me, planetology's the future. Akku's old news. I say we replace the stuff with wind power. It's difficult to have a proper discussion with young people these days.
This liquor has an way that's indescribable.
We are siblings all, born of one mother, with boundless love for her children. She serves as both. The practice of mindful breathing.
My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
Feel it work its way through you, to your fingertips and toes. Let it fill your...
Don't be afraid. Relax and give yourself over to the planet.
Within you all, the planet's thoughts and memories. So
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any. So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone, it's perfectly balanced. There's something that's truly magical about the harmony of natural structures. Hey there! Thank you for tracking down that spot. Great work getting that shot, to quote the association. Your talents are inimitable. You've got quite the portfolio now. Can't wait to see how it grows.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay.
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Not so... You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together, for united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Malmaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
I never thought you could become even more. It's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
Whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity. Have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
You'll recognize that little scamp. I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet. Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later. That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Is as beautifully complex as the cosmos.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us.
Mind your manners in front of fellow Bugenhagen.
To gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Fixate on the past, on what used to be.
That again, huh? The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my exploration of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience. Was my exploration of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
The stars have taught us countless lessons over the years.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Right this way.
Blessings of the planet upon you.